dealing in a perfect storm environment. Banks have strong balance sheets, so and you have flight to quality. What that means is they give, it's like insurance companies, you know, they give insurance to the people that do not need insurance. So banks are like that. They give money to people that do not need the money, which is, you know, that's the conundrum. That's the economic conundrum we're facing right now. So I will try to avoid, but there are a number of tier investors there. You know, you have hedge funds, you have private equity funds, you've got high net worth individuals, and these are people, you know, that are focusing in filmmaking, film investment, and film production. So I would say, you know, my humble advice is, you know, find out investors who are catered to your sector, and try to stay away from the banks. Use the word for banks. Yes.
Two questions actually. In your experience, is it the return on investment which is a higher sort of attraction point or gross revenues? So those can be going totally different directions. And second question is, what kind of market of films do you use, or international, or specifically United States, or global?
The first was, I mean, you know, in investment land, we talk about IRRs. Okay, I mean, this is kind of the kilogram. This is the benchmark. The IRR, you know, for this type of ventures is it's over 20%. It can be between 20 and 30%. So you go to an investor, what that means is, you know, they want to get 20 or 25%, the minimum of that, their money back. I was talking to a film producer, and you know, had arguments with him because he thought that was loan shark, it's like loan sharks, but I mean, you know, that's the market's extremely inefficient. Or I'm sorry, it's not inefficient. It's unpredictable when it comes to these IRRs. So you know, an investor can demand whatever it is, and in today's difficult environment, anything goes. Okay, it's very difficult to, unless the best way for you to get cheaper funds is by having options open, you know, so as many options as possible. So the IRR is important. The gross revenues is also extremely important because, you know, the gross revenue comes back to your IRR. So these two things are kind of, you know, the left side and the right side of the same topic.
Yeah, and to what his question was right there, and that deals with using a bond rather than a loan. Loan is more or less interest rate. This is investment, venture capital, so we're getting investment return, which is 1.3%, correct?
Right.
So with that in mind, what is securing the investment bond? If you were to go to a bank and for a house where we get a loan, it's an interest rate, and this interest rate is a great deal more because it's riskier, then I'm somehow giving the feeling that there is nothing securing. Or something.
This is, you know, film financing is unsecured lending. You know, film financing is unsecured lending unless you're prepared to put your household, you know, your penthouse or your ranch or, you know, your Lamborghini as a collateral. Okay, it's completely, and for this reason that pushes the IRR in the vicinity that I just mentioned. Okay, if you look at right now, the debt is priced at 7 to 8%. Okay, it's really, really high. LIBOR, you know what LIBOR is? It's below 1%. It's 66 basis points. It's 0.66. So that means that the banks are making anything from 300 basis points, 3%, that's to 5%. This is, you know, prohibitively expensive. It's extremely expensive. Now, banks price the cost of money, and this is to corporates. I mean, this is to BBB rated companies, which is kind of, this is mid-America, right? BBB, 6 to 7%. So equity, right? Equity prices at 12 to 15%. This is on good projects with revenues. Now, above that is the film. And the film is between 18 and 25%. So this is the return of the investment that an investor would command for this type of, because, you know, for them it's a risky proposition.